Well, John Cena, 17 time. Of course, we didn't see the final boss, The Rock. We instead saw Travis Scott. You know, John Cena was laughing like, oh, yeah, you about to get slapped again, you bum. You know, like, it's over for you. You thought your eardrum was busted last time, man. He said, but of course, we saw, unfortunately, Travis Scott take a crossroad, and John Cena, of course, took advantage of the opportunity and beat Cody Rhodes and became 17-time champion. It was incredible. No smile on his face. He's just like...
He's trying to pick the championship.
Yeah, it is what it is. Just put it on his waist, took that mug back, walked out, and then came back on Monday Night Raw with it the same exact way behind him. And I was just like, you dirty dog. I love the Titantron, everything, just John Cena. You know, just blank. You hear, of course, the emphatic music, but it's just a blank screen, John Cena. You know how, of course, from an editor standpoint, y'all know how long it took them to make that? Probably literally 2 seconds. You opened it up, John Cena. You just opened up your project, John Cena. We're done.
John Cena.
The editing team was like, this is the easiest, probably $300K I'm getting paid for right now to edit this. Now, I'm sorry if you guys don't get paid like that, but I'm just making an estimated guess. But John Cena, champion, once again, for the 17th time. Of course, as I said, me, you, and my sister were watching it. My sister said that she is sick of seeing John Cena. She can't stand the man. She says she understands why people, feel that way about Roman, why people can't stand seeing Roman. And they contributed. She contributes it to, her also feeling that way about John Cena. She's been watching him since the very beginning, like we all have. And, she got John Cena fatigue. Devin, do you feel that way?
After Elimination Chamber? No, not at all. Because
after Elimination Chamber,
this is different.
Crazy.
This is different. Look, because think about it. I know every time you say think about it, I make people not want to think about it. But look, we potentially about to get a backlash. Randy Orton and John Cena. Now, granted, we've seen that match probably 200 times. I know I have.
Yes.
But we ain't ever seen it where John Cena is the bad guy and Randy Orton is whoever he is in this. Sorry. So that dynamic we ain't ever seen in all these years. And if this is supposed to be John Cena's last year, why not? At least we can say we saw it. We got potentially, like, I ain't gonna, I'll take that back. Let's just go to, the weeks, the 3 week type of, I was about to go to SummerSlam. So, I'm thinking 5 steps ahead. Look, John Cena and CM Punk at SummerSlam, run it back from 2011.
I just want to know how this is going to turn out. I do like the change of tone from Ric Flair. Ric Flair was like, hey, man, if John Cena, if they even think about having John Cena win, I'll go to the ring myself. All right, bro. And then, of course, John Cena wins it. Congratulations to John Cena.
John Cena was like, I just went 18.
Right, exactly. And I love John Cena is like super serious. Like, hey, what did he say? 28 dates?
Yeah,
he said 27. Not only appearances. He was like, not matches, dates. And he's like, after that, done. Like, you get nothing. And I'm like, bro, I gotta buy everything that this man drops. Like, it's just like I gotta buy everything that this man drops at this point. Like, this is a masterclass from John Cena. Of course, I don't expect nothing less. Young Blazing, like that's just. I'm a huge John Cena fan, of course. Never experienced John Cena fatigue. I don't even know what that is. Never even heard of it. It's not even a real thing, honestly. It's just something that people have made up. But I do think Cena versus Orton is going to be awesome. I do think, of course, as Devin mentioned, having Orton be the baby face in this, as Cena, of course, being the heel. I think this is going to be a masterclass from both parties. Randy Orton ain't doing nothing. Had a 5-minute match with
And
Joe
it's gonna be
Hendry.
in St. Louis.
And it's gonna be in St. Louis. That's why it threw me off, because before WrestleMania, there was a poster of Backlash, and it was a poster of Randy Orton. So I was like, oh, okay, it's in St. Louis. So, but what is Randy Orton gonna be doing at this time? Of course, that's what it is. Yo, huge shout out to Justin. That spear on Carlito was so wild. Carlito went from apples to pears. Hey man, look.
Man, he was trying to make some apple slices, man.
Carlito, the only person I know that died from a spear and then came back the next week. Like, I was just like, that's just insane. Absolutely insane. John Cena saying. Justin says, have no issue with Cena winning his 17th title. Gives a chance to refresh Cody. Yes. I feel like definitely Cody Rhodes, we definitely need a break from Cody Rhodes and everything that he's done. A great reign. He did his job. It was time for a change, and I'm glad John Cena got his 17th. He also said it's gonna be awesome to see a Cena and Orton match with the roles reversed. I think it's gonna be awesome. I thought the match was awesome. I think John Cena put in some work there, and he also talked about getting a hair transplant. He's like, bullying works. Bullying does work, and I'm glad he said that. Hey man, we need bullies out here nowadays. That's how we learn. I ain't gonna put that out there. Let me refresh that.
I'm gonna cut that exact quote.
Cut that exact quote. No, honestly, but in all seriousness, I do think John Cena is is going to be a great champion. It's going to be a great run for him. Like I said, 27 dates, and after that, done. Absolutely nothing.
Can't see me.
We pretty much got to pray to see John Cena come back, and then even then, I think it's going to take a lot.